I have been reading a lot as per usual, and I finished today Vladimir. I did kind of pretty much finish it in one sitting because the writing was really good. However, I wouldn't read it again. It's not my kind of thing. I feel like it was kind of flat, but the writing was very good at the same time. So, not my thing. 3 stars. However, by reading it, I not only, got my physical TBR down of 700 books, but also one of my Goodreads challenges, which I have been doing like short form videos on my Instagram and TikTok if you want to have a look about like what kind of challenges there are up and what books I'll be reading in order to tick them off, and here is one of them. I know I'm late to this. However, I last read Emily Henry in 2023. No, 2021. That was the last time I read her. I read The People We Meet on Vacation and I hated it. I hated it so much. However, she gets such a good rep, so I wanted to give her another chance. I think this is a good one to give her another chance with. I do have some of her other books as well now, so I'll continue to give her chances. I just hope they're all so much better than People We Meet on Vacation. Like, seriously, I beg. But this also ticks off, I think it's like the cozy reads or like warm reads or whatever it's called on Goodreads. And then I think aside from those 2, there's another 4 or 3 that I have yet to tick off. One of them I am going to be reading the Sunbearer Trials, which is just over there. I'm really excited to get to that. That looks really fun. That will tick off the Hispanic Heritage challenge, which I'm very excited about. Like, they had a great array of choices. And then there's a couple others that I cannot remember. ASMR. Okay, I was correct. There were 3 others. So there's Spine Tinglers, Memorable Memoirs, and Fiction Faves. For Memorable Memoirs, I'm going to read The Third Gilmore. I read a lot of memoirs, so a lot of them I'd already read. There was a couple I have audiobooks of, like Page Boy, but The Third Gilmore is the one that I have paperback. Whilst I desperately tried this whole year to tick books off these challenges and other app challenges by ticking off also my physical TBR because of how big and it is. Like, right now this is stacked up against one of my many stacks I have because I have no more space. For the horror challenge, I'm gonna read The Lamb. It's an audiobook that I have, although I might get the ebook if it's a bit easier, I think, because Lucy Rose is my friend. I love her to pieces. She's incredible. I read the first few chapters before it came out, and it's like, I don't love horror, but I will read anything Lucy writes, and additionally what I did read was already amazing, and I think it takes a lot for the first few chapters or chapter to be so enticing and incredible and written really well, especially in a genre you don't typically like. So I will be reading The Lamb for that. And then fiction, like the fiction challenge, again, there's a lot here that I've read, a lot that I want to read, and if I remember correctly, yes, I'm actually, before this even came out, I was currently reading and still am currently reading The Island of Sea Women by Lisa C, which counts towards this, so that's really helpful. But I'm very excited to read this. Again, it's an ebook, I can't show you, but yeah, super excited. I've heard only good things, so I'm very eager to get to that. And then something else I wanted to talk about was what I recently read was the audiobook for Mindhunter, which was incredible. I now want to watch the TV show. It makes so much sense why they would make a TV show from that, because it is just such good storytelling, even though it's non-fiction. And also whoever they had to voice it did a great job, and I'm very picky about who voices audiobooks, and like that really dictates part of my experience with audiobooks. It was also like the longest audiobook so far that I've listened to, so something to keep in mind. But then also Pagebound have finally released their app. It's great, I love it, I'm so excited for them. This is just what I think is needed, and I can already see how loads of new things will come with it, and how it will grow. If you're new here, Pagebound is a new logging app, and I know you're thinking, what do I need, like another logging app? This one is completely anti-AI, founded by 2 women. It's beautiful, it's stunning to look at, easy to use, and the team are lovely. I've worked with them, they're just incredible. And yeah, I love this app, I love it, I think it's great. And I think you should definitely download it. So that's my reading update at the moment. And yeah, there's gonna be like a lot of stuff to come and to read, but I hope you guys have been well, and I hope to see you in my next video. I love you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.